What's going on? I'm just doing some GAC scouting here on my opponent. Let's see here. And I'm kind of just screwing around with some zoom settings as well. Let's see who I'm up against. So there's my profile. It's a weird time for me. It's late at night, and yeah, I'm just setting GAC defenses. I fell asleep earlier, which is unexpected. But yeah, I'm here now. We're doing this thing. My cat's harassing me. Can you back the fuck up, please? Thank you. All right. Okay. So let's do this thing. Probably looking at my mouse here going crazy. Okay, so this is my profile, and I am stupidly... let's bang out some in-game crap first, and then we can do some scouting, because I have some energy to spend and things to do in the game, so... let's see here. Alright. Okay, cool. So I'm going to pop in here. Let's see. I think we got a lot of energy. Only a little bit of energy. Hey, look at this. Getting some stuff. Let's see how much shard shop current. Hey, I doubled my currency. Alright. Not mad about that. Yeah, I gotta buy some shit. Just doing some GAC scouting here. After I get through my daily crap. Let's see. Don't need any of this trash. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah. Need these fucking things. I see what they did here. I actually don't need that garbage. I kind of hate that in the store when you have, like it says I need these for nests, but I don't. I have a fully crafted one, plus one, so I believe. Let me double check that. Which one is it? Yeah, see, I have a fully crafted one, but it's saying, hey, you need this. I sure don't. The fuck was that noise? Oh, antivirus protection, cool. Oh, I already had my reset. That's right. Gonna beef up my nest mods here. Trying to get these all 6E, so she's really tenacious and offensive heavy. almost done with the Rebel ship on Grief's node. Okay, I guess that's it. This is done. I already set defenses for Territory War. Okay, so we're gonna scout my GAC opponent here. Let me switch screens here. There we go. They're a pretty good opponent. They have a lot of the same stuff that I do. Oh shit, I hope my son's not getting up. I'm looking at him on the... Okay, he just looks like he's just rolling over. Whew. Okay, so yeah, my profile looks a little stupid because I used a ray counter in my squad arena attacks just to practice a galactic ray counter. So this is my main account that I'm scouting here for. So this is my opponent, Raygart. They have gas, which is kind of seems to be the norm for where I'm at now in Division 2. I'm nearly in Division 1. So this guy, I've looked at their, just briefly glanced at their in-game profile. So, I mean, nothing crazy really. They do have a relic Malik. I'm not terribly scared about that. But basically they have everything I have. They have gas, 7-star Grievous. They only have Negotiator as far as get one ships go, and it's only 5 stars, so that shouldn't be a problem. Looks like they have a decent CLS, Geos. I just basically look at relic characters and a few of the Gear 12s just to kind of get an idea of the roster. So they do have a decent Sith trio. Yeah, they've got all the Zetas for the Sith trio, so my guess is they're probably going to have a good Geo counter. Hey, what's going on, Apocalypse? Oh, thanks for popping on, man. Appreciate it. Or gal, I'm sorry. Appreciate you catching the stream here. Thanks for listening. Just me today, just screwing around with some GAC defense settings. So, have you set your defenses yet, or do you do any scouting or anything like that for your GAC opponents? Let's see. So I'm going to look at their I'm going to look at their... Let's get this little stupid screen. Ah, you've got Ray and JML. Damn. So basically, yeah, Galactic Legend battle most of the time. Yep. I look forward to that cat and mouse game one day. It's interesting. And scary, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, so I'm going to look at their GAC history, kind of see what their tendencies are, what kind of player they are. So I went 2-1 last round. Oh, I want to look at their profile too real quick. I like to look at that. So they have made Kyber before, so that's good. They're no slouch per se. Not that Kyber's that hard to make anymore, but so they got a pretty good, 926 offensive wins and 376 defensive holds. So that tells me they generally put down a decent defense, or at least get holds on their defense. So it's not like they're just one of those players that, or may or may not be one of those players that just sets absolute garbage on defense and goes full offense. So should be a good fight, hopefully. Hey, what's up, Byro? Yeah, just a Brick Hardstream, man. Just hanging out. Just doing some GAC defense setting. Apocalypse, it's so fun. You've made way faster progress than I did when I started, so it'll be there really soon. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm hoping I'm gonna get Seep eventually. I'm kind of that's the oh, thanks for subscribing with Prime, Byro, appreciate it. That's one thing that I've kind of tried to be cognizant of recently is that I'm approaching Division 1, and naturally I'm at like 4.4 million GP right now. So if I get to the 4.49 threshold, I'm gonna once I exceed that, I'll be into Division 1, and I'm adding some relics to some characters now, and I'm wondering if this is gonna start putting me or matching me up against Galactic Legends. People who have Galactic Legends, and I don't have one yet. Which I've only faced one person that had a Galactic Legend, and I beat them. But I'm not gonna go ahead and think that I've got it in the bag just because. What's up, Tila? How you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're close, Byro. We are close. So yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. It's like it's kind of like straddling this line. Like there's whatever 15 characters needed for Sith Eternal Emperor, and that's who I'm going for. As you start relicking the required tunes, your GP's going up, and you're getting put into a bracket. Your top 65 maybe changing. I brought Dooku to Relic 6, so he's definitely going to be in my top 65 or whatever they use for GAC matchmaking numbers. So I don't want to be in a scenario where I just have like ridiculous relic high relic characters like or just relic characters at all that are hitting my top 65 GP that are useless characters. So probably going to hold off relicking much more at this point. Yeah, right now, Byro, I've got a Relic 6 Dooku. I have Jedi Knight Anakin, Relic 7, ready to go. Vader is reliced. He's only like Relic 3. And I can show you real quick. Isn't there like a... Oh, it's just a gear thing. Yeah, so I got Anakin, Vader, Dooku. Dooku's ready to go. But that's basically it. I have a Gear 12 Marauder. I guess he's probably the second closest I have. Stark's Gear 11. That's basically it. Everything else is under Gear 11, so it's going to be a while yet, but probably going to get them all to at least Gear 12 and maybe Relic 0 and kind of go from there. Yeah, I have quite a few to get to Gear 13. I think those are the only 3 that I have relicked at this point, so not close, but I'm working on other things too. Like before I go full in on Sith Eternal Emperor, I'm gonna I need to Relic 7, or I think Relic 5 at least, my Nest. I would really like to have that for GAC. That's just such a great character to have. And then once I finish that, I'm just gonna go all in on Sith Eternal Emperor characters and go nuts. Yeah, your alt needs Sidious, Krennic, Jedi Knight Anakin, and Piet to 13. Yeah, you're not far off. I'm excited to see what your alt can do, man. Once it's all together, but it's pretty dope. Yeah, Nest is great. That's a common theme that I see with a lot of really high-end GAC players, or solid GAC players. Is they have a relic Nest. Calvin, awesome. He has a Relic 7 Nest. Fort Mort, of course. All the Gambit guys. Everybody. It's just like a requirement. And, the fact that character can solo so many different teams or two-man so many teams, even in 5v5, that just gives you so much flexibility with your roster to, put teams and allocate teams to other areas of the game or defense, offense, whatever. It really punches above its weight. So, yeah, I definitely need to get that. Oh yeah, good point too. Yeah, you get a lot of feats with Nest. So yeah, I love your all. I love early accounts. Early accounts in the game and kind of seeing where they're at. I'm really interested to see what accounts are going to look like with this new shard, the shard drop rate change for character shards. Like if there was a day one account today, like starting, just curious to see what their roster development looks like compared to pre double drop character shard change. So, but yeah, let's get back to this character over here. Nice, you got like 30 mission shards today. That's huge. I still wonder, what the bottleneck for gear is going to look like, but we'll see. All right, so GAC history. This is my opponent here, Raygart. Similar GP, a little lower, 4.3, almost 4. Yeah, I guess we're about the same. Yeah, I'm at 4.4, so not that far off at all. So they made Kyber before, like I mentioned. Decent stats as far as offensive battles won and championship territories defeated. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong statistic, aren't I? Where is it? There we go. Championship successful battle defense 308. Championship battles won 926. Okay, so yeah, still pretty good. Not too bad. All right, so let's look at their GAC history. I don't know how far back I'm going to go. Sometimes I go back 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the opponent. So yeah, just like I thought, they use the Sith trio on bugs, which is understandable. I would too. So I'm just looking at their attack tendencies. I like to keep a separate tab for their just their characters, so I can get an idea of remind myself of what kind of like relic levels I'm looking at. So Sith Triumvirate for Geos. Funny thing too about scouting sometimes is you can take a lot of information from it, but other times you can't, because if the opponents they're facing are generally putting down like a pretty crappy defense, like this Maul Sidious Savage team doesn't really tell you a whole lot about what they're taking offensively. This person just put down some real garbage. So they do have a nest. I don't remember what kind of... I think they're Gear 12, actually. Yeah, Gear 12 nest. All tenacity. Nice. Yeah. Speed primary. So they got a fast, tenacious nest. Okay. So yeah, they're doing work with that thing. Okay, so I don't want to really leave an obvious nest soloable squad on defense. Yeah, their opponent, man, they really set some... Okay, here's some tougher teams. So they bring their negotiator on offense. That's good to know. I have Malevolence. They only have a 5-star negotiator, so I have a 7-star Malevolence. I'll probably still take that for offense. I don't really need to get cheeky with fleets. Okay, so their opponent did have Jedi Knight Luke, so they must have attacked the garbage. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they attacked the tough teams last and lost a lot. Ooh, they struggle against Dooku with a nice Dooku-led separatist team. That is good news for me, because that's one of my best... defensive teams. Something similar to that, which I'll show you guys. Yeah, it looks like they just kind of... wow, their Palpatine, Nasty Basti Sith Trooper team lost to this Dooku team. That's kind of crazy. Wow. Okay, so this is telling me more. So it looks like they bring Darth Revan on offense and split them up. Okay. So let's look at their defense here. So that's not a great score. They didn't get a full clear. And they still won. So it sounds like they do probably put down a halfway decent defense. Okay, so Jedi Knight Revan. I hate Jedi Knight Revan. I don't have a great answer for Jedi Knight Revan. But it's only... Okay, it's only Gear 12. That's good. So they put down Jedi Knight Revan. They put down Padme. That's not the most fun team to fight in 3v3. Ooh, I wonder what the speed on their... We'll have to find out what their speed on their Padme is. Comparative to my Thrawn. Because I like to use the Sith Triumvirate. It failed last time because... well, not the Triumvirate. So I use a trail lead with Nihilus and Thrawn. And that counter worked great once. It punched way above its weight. I even had a Gear 12 Thrawn at the time. And my Nihilus and Traya are only Gear 12 as well. And I beat a relict, like decently relict Padme team with this team. But then I tried it again in last round and I failed on stream. So that was fun. But yeah, the main reason was because their Padme went before my Thrawn, so I couldn't fracture Padme. And then they were off to the races, just really beating my ass. So 275 on Thrawn. Ooh, they're faster. Their Padme's faster. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not great. Damn, they have some nice mods on this this Padme to get. I have a speed set on my Thrawn. Yeah, they have decent mods. Yeah, plus 18, plus 21, plus 19. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll mirror that with Padme, perhaps. Looks like they put down, yeah, the normal Padme, Jedi Knight Anakin, and Kenobi. I could go for a mirror there. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I don't really want to risk it. So you were using what the trail lead like I was against Padme, Pyro? Yeah, I think the speed is the big issue. Oh, okay. So you went with Thrawn, Vader, Tarkin. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the idea of Vader against Padme that much. I know that you could probably get I mean, I know you theoretically could probably load up somebody enough with dots and get a culling blade pretty quickly. But I'm also worried, a lot of times, sometimes it's hard depending on if it's a fast Padme team. If, they get that protection up, it can be really hard to land a dot. But I don't know. There's really not. Padme is just one of those teams that's pretty solid. And, oh, I see. So you had to clean it up. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So that was the cleanup squad. I gotcha. I must have missed this on Discord. I know you mentioned. I remember you mentioning it. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. And this is only one round, so I don't know if they always set this. Holy shit, really? A gear 8 and 9 Mando and Grief. Wow. Yeah. So it's did you use the Bosk lead? Yeah, because my Mando and our Grief are about there too. So you use a Bosk lead and then Grief stealths himself. Yeah, mine's only gear 12 as well. And you just pray that Mando doesn't get AoE'd to death by Anakin or anything. Yeah. Oof. Oh, I got you. That's smart. Yeah, so you get the contract quicker. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, man. That's a good thinking. Okay, so it looks like they go Padme, Grievous on defense, Geos, crew. Not worried about that. Yeah, this person's. They didn't even get to ships. So what I also like to do. Let me pull this up. I'll show you some brick hard sheets for all you sheet lovers over there. All right. I make this spreadsheet, and there's some poor spelling of some things. It just kind of gives me an idea of what I'm looking at from a defensive setting perspective. So this is kind of just like a template of what I use, and has some rough teams you may see. Like I spelled Kira way wrong. Like that was my instinct of how to spell Kira. That's not it. That's not it at all, guys. Okay, good. So this is saved. Just create a new. Oh, I duplicate this one. Just for context, too, I am 6 and 3. So I have the best I can do is 9 and 3. It looks like I will make Kyber as long as I get some clears and continue finishing feats and stuff. So I'm not mad about that. My goal in this 3v3 was just to make Kyber, because 3v3 is 3v3, and I'm not a huge fan of it, and historically have not done that great in it. Was hoping to get off to a better start, but if you're unaware, I got into the Chromium Death bracket really early. I got promoted too early from turning in too many feats by mistake, and my round 2 was just a murderer's row of really strong opponents with just better rosters overall. I mean, I did okay, but I was close. When I did lose, it was close, but I don't care. A loss is a loss. So it is what it is, but I'm hoping to go 3-0 to finish out the season. I'll likely go, even if I go 2-1, 8-4 is not. That doesn't mean I will miss Kyber per se, but we'll see. The goal is 3-0. All right, so this is week 4, round 1. All right. So I'm not going to add anything to this yet. I want to still get an idea of what their what their defenses are looking like week to week. So they put Padme and Gigi. It looks like on the bottom. Or on top. Yeah, on top. Because this person didn't get to their fleets. So right now I'm probably looking at a Padme and Grievous on top for my opponent. Let's see how their round 2 went. They lost. Manny Bothans. That's a nice name. I like that. Yep, they lost. Pretty close match. Not getting full clears. That's good for me. I generally get full clears, knock on wood. So again, yeah, they like taking Drevin and Malik for a 2-man attempt. Yeah, they used STR again against Geos. They bring Rebels on offense, probably. Yeah, it looks like, so they look pretty predictable. They like to use this Basti, Palp, and Sith Trooper team quite a bit. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to glean here because their opponent set. Okay, I see. So, interesting. Okay, so what I think happens is they clear the top first. Cat, get the fuck out of here, please. Got the podcats are harassing me. They're nocturnal, I guess, so it's kind of their time. I'm streaming. Doing a Brick Hardstream here. But yeah, so they get to fleets, and they do the fleet attacks, and yeah, then they tried to hit the bottom. Nest failed on Ewoks. Ouch. Maybe I should put a tricky Ewok team like that on defense. Failed against Mon Mothma. Because the bottom's worth more. The bottom's worth more points than the top is, so that's not a very good strategy, in my opinion. It's always good to take out the bottom front zone at least, so you know what you're working with in the back. So yeah, they couldn't clear a Mon Mothma squad. They just ran that into the ground. Okay. So again, yeah, they put Padme on defense. GG, Jedi Knight Revan, Geos. Ooh, they put Gas on defense. That makes sense. That makes sense why they're not getting a full clear. How are their Night Sisters? It doesn't matter. I will utterly decimate their Night Sisters. That's not a problem. Ooh, that's the tricky team too. That I don't like that Shock Clones team. Let's see. So they got a Gear 12 Shock. And it looks like they're using Arc and is that 5s? Echo. Arc and Echo. Okay, that's not scary at all. That's not too bad. So far, they're pretty predictable. I'm looking at a Chimera and Home 1 team without Houndstooth. They're going to struggle, I think, on offense in fleets. Because they bring Negotiator. And what else? They're bringing a Tarkin Geo trio. I wouldn't feel great. Well, they'll probably do okay against my fleets, actually. That's all right. So let's go to round 3. Let's see if they change things up again. Again, not another full clear. That is rough. I don't like that way of playing GAC. In my opinion, that's not my favorite strategy. Yeah, so they're predictable. They're very predictable. So yeah, they go for top, despite the bottom being worth more points. they just bring barely anything for offense. And they failed against a Palp team many times with various crap teams. All right, let's see if they kept up with their ridiculous defensive strategy. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's go to my Brick hard spreadsheet over here. Are you guys sick of the puns yet? I'm getting sick. I'm kind of getting sick of myself. Let's be honest. All right, so I'm going to fill in what they're probably having. They don't want people to get to their ships because their ships are dog shit. So they're putting a lot of their strong teams. Brick hard sick, never. Well, that makes one of us. So they're going to save Darth Revan for offense. And I kind of just put like the teams in green are more meta teams, I guess, that I typically face or tend to be more heavily relic teams anyway. So they're saving that for offense. Gas probably going up top. GG probably going up top. Padme probably going up top. Shot clones, I don't know, who cares? Probably down south maybe. They bring CLS for offense. They bring... Oh, yeah, they put some first order turds on defense. Maybe they throw them here. I don't know. I don't really care. Oh, yeah, Jedi Knight Revan. That's right. Jedi Knight Revan. Oh, Geos. That's right. They bring Geos. Or they put Geos on defense. So this is a pretty stout defense, for sure. They have Night Sisters somewhere. They probably put what's their look at their first order real quick. Okay, it's a Gear 12 first order team, so nothing crazy. They probably put them in the back, if I had to guess. So I'll put my FO turds back here. And they'll probably put Night Sisters up front. That's a stout defense, man. That is a tall order. They bring STR on offense. And they bring Nest on offense. And that's about fucking it. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's legitimately it. They bring some kind of Vader team. So this dude really goes hard on the top. I think it makes logical sense for me to bring... I'm pretty fluid with my defense setting strategy, honestly. Like, as long as I can get the win, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, just real quick, just for the hell of it, let's just make sure this is generally what my opponent does. So yeah, they went 2-1 again. This is from, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they do the same shit every single time. So this is an advantage for me. They are very predictable. Oh yeah, they bring Resistance. That's another team. I don't really probably have to document it, but it can't hurt. Resistance. So I put all of their offensive teams here. All right, man. Thanks for hopping on, Byro. Appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Hopefully this wasn't a boring stream. But no one else is playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so I've got the captive attention of 4 people. So appreciate anybody who's hanging out and watching. I really do. All right. So gas, I'll counter gas with my gas. Grievous. I've got options there. I could do a Rex lead. Yeah, I could do Rex. Well, what are they? Oh, they're running full bastard gas, so they've got 5s and Rex. Well, in that case, GG could be an issue. Alright, so I'll go Padme versus Padme. It's probably my best bet. I saw somebody in my GAC history, one of my opponents in my Chromium Death bracket that I mentioned in week 2. They countered my gas with Geos, which I thought was... I didn't realize that was a thing. Hey, what's up, Gom? How you doing, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Appreciate it. Called you, bye. It's late. What do you expect from me? Just doing some GAC setting here. Have you ever heard of that, Gom? Have you heard of anybody countering Grievous with Geos? Somebody did that in week 2 to me, and I did not realize that was even a thing. So my opponent puts down a pretty steep defense based on my scouting. Just trying to figure out where I can slot stuff in. That's what she said. I walked right into that one. Night Sisters, I'm going to use... I have a first order with Watt team that just utterly decimates them, so that'll be an easy counter for me. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, Gum. Like, I would never feel good about that. My Geos aren't anything to write home about, but I've used Grievous to counter Geos before, and I didn't feel great about that. But if anything, I'd feel more comfortable with that than, you know, the reverse. But I do have Night Sisters, but. And maybe I just need to... Maybe I should take Night Sisters against Grievous. You know, a Talzin lead with DACA and Zombie, I guess. Or I know, good old Maurice, you like to use Night Sister, so Talzin with DACA and Spirit. My Spirit's only gear 11, so I don't know if that'd be advisable. Truthfully, in 5v5, my rock solid Grievous counter is DACA lead Night Sisters, and I only have some of them relicked. I'll take out every territory war. I counter fully relicked R35 Grievous teams with a DACA lead Night Sister team. Just her health stacking so much, she just becomes unkillable at a certain point. It could work. Build her with high potency. Oh, right, to get the stun. Stuns are pretty clutch. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should try Night Sisters against GG. I don't really have anything else that would be clean per se. Because I want to take, if I'm going to mirror gas, I think I have to take. All right, my cat is. Can you go somewhere else? Thank you. If I'm going to counter gas, I'm going to need to bring, I think, 5s and Rex. Otherwise, I could use a Rex lead against GG, but. Yeah, a little late, you're right, Gum. I think Talzin lead with DACA and Zombie could get the job done. I don't see why not. Both my Talzin and DACA are relicked. I mean, Zombie's only gear 12, but I don't think that's... I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, at least I have an idea of what my opponent's doing here. I'll have my Grievous, which I could put on defense. That's generally it's a solid defensive team. Steal some banners. So I'll go up top. They like going up top. Clearly, they attack the top and worry about the bottom later. So, put Grievous up top. Oh, that's right. They have Jedi Knight Revan too. I need to worry about. Yeah, they set a stout defense, that's for sure. I could do some kind of a separatist team with Dooku. Could do like a Newt lead separatist of an R6 Dooku with super high tenacity, so that would be annoying as fuck, I think, for this guy. He could probably CLS it though. That wouldn't. It'd still make him use one of his two strong teams that he brings on the on offense. So that may be worth it. I'm not gonna give his Sith Triumvirate, Geo. He eats up Geos with it, so I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction. CLS could be fun. Yeah, I'll put CLS on defense. I have Gear 12. I'll do the CLS Chew-PO 3PO mix. I like that. So I think against my Grievous, he probably uses... Let's see what he likes to use against Grievous. He probably hasn't faced many Grievous on offense, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's a time that I saw that he faced... Oh, this was an auto set that he faced in round 2. Let's see what he likes to use CLS on. Oh, Jedi Knight Revan, he lost, so that's not really helpful. I do have the Zeta on, I believe I do, on my DACA. Yeah, serve again, yes. Yep, I do have that. And she has a shit ton of health. She's, 120,000. It is an R7 Grievous I'm up against, but... Were you saying a DACA lead, good old Maurice, or just DACA with... a Talzin lead? Her lead's pretty nuts. I like it. What is it? This one? Yeah, 50% health and 50% offense or defense. Hey, what's up, Silent Sam? How you doing, man? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll roll with that. I don't mind doing that. It's a lock, man. I love that DACA lead in 5s. It is. The only time I lost with it when I was first testing it, I didn't quite know like kill order. I was just kind of bumbling around. But since then, every territory war. Oh, there's the Grievous wall. Okay, let me get out my, my Night Sisters that have 30,000 less GP than this squad and easily take it out. It's pretty crazy. We're just setting some defenses here, Silent Sam. Just scouting my opponent. They set a stout defense, it looks like. No, I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, so we were looking at what their tendencies to use CLS is for. So and their CLS is not great. Their Rebels are not. I mean, they do have a Relic CLS, so that's good. But I think the other two are Gear 12. Oh yeah, they got a Relic Chewbacca. Okay. So, I mean, that's basically all they have for offense. They're bringing Darth Revan and CLS, and then the Sith Triumvirate, and the rest is. And they do have Nest too, but that's basically it. So if I had to guess, if I put my GG down, they're probably going to put their Darth Revan, use my Darth Revan against it. They'd probably go CLS on CLS, if I had to guess. Darth Revan is one. If I put Darth Revan down on defense, there's no way in hell they're going to get through my top wall, I think. But then I really have no room for error on offense. And that could be my answer to Jedi Knight Revan, but it's kind of overkill. If anybody knows any good counters to Jedi Knight Revan, I know it seems like maybe an obvious answer. They're only Gear 12, so that's good. I don't have any relics to worry about. I just don't have a great answer for Jedi Knight Revan. I really don't. Like I've used, Darth Revan is an obvious choice, but it seems a little, seems like overkill for a Gear 12 Darth or Jedi Knight Revan team. Like, let me see. I forget when I did it. Yeah, I used Darth Revan last round to counter it with no real issue. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan, I mean, they have great synergy. It's it's just a pain in the ass team on defense. Like, and especially when relics get in there, if you got a really thick Jolee to chew through, and the revives are annoying, and Yoda's flying all over the place doing a bunch of wacky shit. It's a lot. Yeah, I think I just used Darth Revan last time. I don't remember what this guy used. Oh yeah, I used gas, and it was dicey too. I barely beat this Jedi Knight Revan with gas and Ahsoka. Honestly, it was really, it was a tough one. This was a strong opponent. I just had nothing left. I went too heavy on defense, and this Hux Sith Trooper, First Order Stormtrooper team just wrecked my world. Everything I threw at it. I mean, I didn't have great stuff, obviously. I mean, look, I'm using a Rex lead with 5s and mace. Like, I didn't have many options, But, hey, what's up, Ray Rock? How you doing? Yeah, I guess so. I should be in bed. I fell asleep earlier. It's been a weird night. I fell asleep putting my kid to bed, and I'm on another planet right now. Yeah, CLX would be good. CLS would have been good. I think I had them on defense, though. I went too heavy on defense this time around. Again, that's kind of been a theme for me for this 3v3 season, but... Yeah, I mean, my opponent, they don't get many full clears, but, they do have a good strategy. I mean, they set a tough defense. There's a lot of failure points here for a lot of different people, so... All right, Silent Stan, thanks for popping in, man. Have a good one. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely... My Grievous is going to give him... I mean, he could use his CLS against my Grievous. That's certainly possible. And then that would leave Darth Revan to do Darth Revan things. He does use that Palp team as well. I don't know if I should even set down Darth Revan. I wonder if if I go fairly light on defense, if I take Darth Revan, let's say, just for the extra insurance, and maybe I put down my Jedi Knight Revan, and just kind of fill these with not trash defensive teams, just things that they're gonna have to at least, throw halfway decent teams at. Because they don't bring a lot on offense. They bring Darth Revan, CLS. I think I can tie both of them up on the top wall, and then they're gonna have a EP lead team. I only have a Relic GBA. They do have a solid STR that they use to counter bugs. So I imagine they have all the Zetas. They're all Gear 12. They've used them with really good success in their GAC history to counter bugs pretty well. So I don't know if I want to put the bugs on defense. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them on offense, honestly. So maybe it probably should. That's probably a good move. And they do use Nest, so if I have them use up their teams, it's, not a bad idea. I know, Ray Rock, I would love to have... I use Malevolence, too, so I'd love to have Spy and Sunfox. Sunfox Gear 12 plus 5, so I really need to pull the trigger, but, like everybody, it's priorities, man. You gotta make tough decisions. Yeah, I could throw them, and then I do have this... this annoying Poggle team with Django. I could maybe throw that on defense. Something like that. I'll use my Night Sisters here. And then I still have Darth Revan. I have quite a few options. I can figure out the rest of this stuff, I think. I have my STR to counter their GOs. I have an answer for everything I'm going to see. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sure that would make a big difference. And probably keep Malevolence, higher in Fleet Arena as well. Trying to get those relics on there. And I have all the 6E mods on Spy and Sunfox so that they, get the boost to the ship. But, yeah, of course, relics would be really nice. Yeah, so I like how this is shaping up. I don't think I need to go super heavy on defense. That was my instinct, of course. I mean, it just naturally is. They set a tough defense, well, I'll set a tougher defense. But my opponent historically doesn't get full clears, so I think I've got a really good chance at full clearing them if I set a moderate defense and save most of my meta teams for offense. Or maybe I'm falling directly into their trap. I don't think so. I think I'm going to beat this guy's ass. Knock on wood. All due respect. Yeah, I like how this is shaping up. I think this is what I'm going to roll with. Let me pull up that screen. I don't know if I even need to bore you guys with actually setting the defense, or if I should yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Why not? Everybody's here. Let's do it. Let me pull it up real quick. Just gonna switch my screen. Yeah, me too, Ray Rock. I use this little spreadsheet thing here. It's fun, when I do have the time to do it. I don't normally have the time to do it, unfortunately. Just life's been crazy. Just had a My second child was born less than 2 months ago, so we have 2 kids now, and as you can imagine, it's it's been hectic. It's been fucking crazy, actually. So, all right, let me get this out of here. All right, so here's my in-game crap. Let's go to my GAC. 6-3 so far this season. Not how I'd want it. Not where I really wanted to be, but I think I still have a good chance at Kyber. So I'm gonna set my ships first. Nothing too crazy. I think it's gonna be a wash. I think they're gonna get through this pretty easily. So I like to set Galactic Republic fleet. I've been not using all the slots, all the reinforcement slots, so that the tanks don't come out and yeah, I fucked up this round, Ray Rock. 7-2. That's good. That's more rather where I'd like to be. I got into Chromium too early. I got promoted too early this season. I messed up and cashed in too many fleets. And the second round was just brutal, man. The people I was facing just had way better rosters than I did. They basically had everything I did, plus Jedi Knight Luke for the most part, or just more developed stuff, you know. They were close matches, but I mean, I got 2 losses. I went 1-2 in week 2, which is just brutal. So I've been working out of a deficit ever since then. But my goal beginning of this season was to make Kyber again and keep the streak going. So that's where I should be. Hopefully, knock on wood. I don't know. This is the Galactic Republic lineup I go with generally. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but I keep a tank out of there so that way Ahsoka will hopefully reinforce first, and then Plo Koon comes in doing his thing, and then get some extra heals. I don't know if there's a better starting 3 that I have here. I mean, I just don't have great Galactic Republic ships right now, as you can see. So this is generally what I roll with, unless there's something glaringly bad anybody sees. I'm not expecting this thing to get any holds or anything like that. It's just gonna eat up a fleet essentially, and I'll have a really big fleet advantage if I do crack through his top wall. Be able to get some good banners. Should be 9-0. I lost week 1 because I didn't use the right team against Gear 11 bugs. Last week I lost both fleet battles, and I only cleared 1 ship because I didn't have enough capital ships. And I never lose in fleet. Ugh, yeah, that's rough, man. Sometimes fleets are tricky. Sometimes you get some bad RNG. I had that happen a couple weeks ago. The one loss, I went 11-1 in the last 5v5 season, and my one loss came courtesy of a pretty pedestrian malevolence against negotiator fight. You know, I climb every day fighting negotiators, stronger negotiators than what I faced in this GAC match, and I can't remember the last time I lost a negotiator. Maybe I win 90% of the time or more, and just crazy. Like, just everything went wrong that could go wrong in that one match, and it is what it is. You undersized both fleet battles because I need to average 64 to win. Oh, gotcha. So did you run out of reinforcements at that point? And then I'll put home 1 with Houndstooth. I've been starting with the Rebel Y-Wing. I don't know if that's the preferred method, so to speak. wedge, I guess. I just don't want a... maybe I'll just go with these 3, and maybe they'll try and get... Oh, you brought 3 reinforcements instead of 2. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I like this setup here. I don't know if it's good, if it's the best with what I have, but I don't want wedge to get called because wedge is really bad. So, yeah, I'll roll with this. All right. So fleets are set. My hope here is that they'll see the low GP and be like, oh, yeah, I'll underman this, and then I'll just get a, a cocky hold or something, which would really fuck this guy over. All right, so... so up top, I'm wondering, looking back at my spreadsheet here, yeah, I wonder if I should just kind of put more of my more difficult teams at on the bottom. Or some of them, at least. Because this guy likes to go for the top, no matter what. But if I make getting to the top even easier, I don't know if that's advisable or not. Probably not. Maybe I should throw... Yeah, I know. I always go for bottom. My opponent always attacks the top for whatever reason. I don't agree with that strategy at all. Because of that, you get the bottom's worth more, and I think the reason they do that is just because they have such little teams left over for offense that they're just like, I'm gonna get the top. I'm gonna try and get the top every time. If I get the top every time, maybe I'll have enough trash teams left over to get the bottom, Maybe I'll throw like Jedi Knight Revan down on the bottom. Nah, you know what? I'll keep the top potent, I think. Yeah, I'll keep the top potent. Let's do that. So I'm on the top. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to set... Grievous? Where's my man at? Yep, alright. Set down Grievous. I think CLS is just one of those teams that's going to... he's not going to like, or at least it's going to burn up a halfway decent team. No, I'm going to use the 3PO. I'm hoping he'll underestimate that team. Go with some Jedi Knight Revan. Maybe I'll put Geo's up top again. I know he's going to use his Sith Triumvirate for that. Yep, there we go. So other teams, you could throw Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, I think Jedi Knight Revan's a good idea. So what do you think? Instead of... This team's really good for countering the EP lead. Ooh. Yeah, he likes to use... Oh, yeah, this could be good. Because if he uses... So this team... I'm not even finishing my thoughts here. This team I use routinely against when people set Emperor Palpatine lead with Malik and Nasty Basti. A lot of people like to parse out their 3v3 teams that way. this team does a really good job. I learned about this one from Calvin Awesome, who's got a great YouTube channel and Twitch. If you guys aren't aware of him, he's super high-end player. He's won Division 3 and Division 2. We had him on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Awesome dude. Yeah, really, really bright guy too. And this is one of his strategies that I learned from him. So this is a really nice team because Bastila gives additional potency for to this team, so you can stun that Malik EP led team. Get more control. You get a ton of potency just from Bastila passively through. I think it's like a unique or something like that, which is crazy because typically, a lot of people. I don't have great mods on her, as you can see, but so that okay, so she gains. So yeah, Bastila and Jedi Knight Revan have 70% accuracy, potency, and tenacity. So that's really nice, no doubt. For control, this team could be annoying, could be kind of deceptive for my opponent because they like to use a EP-led team with Bastila and Sith Trooper. So I think that could be. I was thinking of having Jolie in there, which may just be better overall for the annoying revives, but use Revan, Jedi Luke, and Hoda to beat Palp Dark Man. Oh, nice. Yeah, if I had those characters. I don't even have Hoda unlocked, but yeah, that sounds like a beastly combo. That's a tough team. It can be a tough team to face. Honestly, I mean, this team, as you can see, is not great. They're both. I have 2 Gear 12 characters on it, and the amount of control you have with it. The only issue you can run into is you have like an R7 Darth Malik that's fully modded for like really super high tenacity. Could be a problem, and was a problem for me 1 week, but that's the only time it really gave me trouble. Yeah, so I think I'm going to throw that on defense. Or do you guys think Jolie is a good idea? What do you think would be more annoying for this person to face? Because my Jolie is only Gear 12 as well. I do have a crit avoidance arrow on him, but they could honestly wreck my whole team before. Well, let's see what they have for Sith. Just worried that if I do have Jolie in there. Okay, so it's a Gear 12 Palpatine with a Gear 12 Sith Empire Trooper and a Gear 12 Bastila Shan Fallon, yeah. Yeah, I will have enough on defense. I still will have, if I put Jedi Knight Revan on defense, I still will have Darth Revan, Gas, Padme, and a bunch of other like medium teams. Yeah, I did a spreadsheet, Ray Rock, and it looks good. Like I have enough. I have enough definitely to get through their offense. And saving Darth Revan, I was going to put Darth Revan on defense, but I think saving him for offense is the best option. He's kind of an extra. He's kind of like a backup plan, honestly. I think I can clear everything they have and have him kind of as insurance. So I think I'll set. Yeah, I think I'm going to set that potency. Get the potency from. I will actually. I'm going to put them down south. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. because they're just going to have decisions to make. They're going to have some tough decisions to make. Hopefully they hold the line. All right, and then what else can I put up here? Maybe a Poggle lead. They did get tripped. They did try to get tricky with Ewoks and lost. They tried to do a nest solo. But I don't know how well those Ewoks were modded, or, you know, who the hell knows. They might have had a relict Ewok team. I'm not going to put money on that. Oh, yeah, I got to figure out what to do with Dooku. That's right. So I could do... I have a relic Dooku, so I could throw... He's modded for super, like, ridiculous tenacity. So I have a lot of options. I could go... I only have a Gear 11 Newt, which is annoying. But I could do something like this. Or I could do a Dooku Asajj in a tank. Yeah, I could do Dooku, because I don't really need Asajj. Yeah, I could do Dooku, Asajj, and Magna. That could work. I want to save Zombie for offense this time around. Yeah, I could do this. This would be pretty nasty. My Dooku, I just put 6 E-mods on him. He's really fast, 295, and ridiculous tenacity. So he's got to be annoying to deal with. He doesn't have great... I was going to say... I guess combined, 90k health and protection. It's not too bad for an attacker. Okay, Dooku stealth all seps who isn't a tank. Oh yeah, that's a nasty team too. I like that, Ray Rock. Dooku lead, Asajj, yeah, because then Jango's gonna get so Jango's gonna get damage immunity right away since Dooku's the lead. And, yeah, I don't think he can beat that. That's nasty, dude. I like that. And then I could just kind of throw together another B separatist team, like a Watt-led Droideka and Magna Guard team or something. I like this. This is interesting. Oh, got a notification of some kind here. Regional Manager Vader. Thank you for following. That's a great name. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this team. I like this team a lot. Look at us, theory crafting on the spot. Well, really, it's Rayrock. Thank you, Rayrock. I like that, man. That's a good idea. So, yeah, Jango will get his payout right away. Dooku will definitely stealth him and Asajj. So they're going to have to just beat away on a damage-immune Jango. Meanwhile, Dooku and Asajj Ventress are just going to be doing their things. Going well. Just doing some GAC defense setting here. Almost done at this point. But I got an opponent who has a really, they set a pretty nasty defense. So I'm just trying to figure out how to set ours. I'm saving a lot of stuff for offense. So should be good. Yeah, I could do this. I think this works. Like, I don't want to set absolute trash on the bottom, you know. I want to make him try and work for it if he can even get through the bottom. I don't know if he can, honestly. I do like this team. This team's pretty annoying. Or I could do... I could do a Sidious or a... I could do a... yeah, what's his nuts? Here we go. He gives crazy... Savage Opress adds like crazy 75% defense to Sith allies. So this could be an annoying team. I'm going to go for it. Why not? Marauder does so much damage, it's actually ridiculous. Yeah, this is going to be... I'm thinking this is going to be tough for my opponent to get through. And I'll put... I'll just put some of these B first order squads down here. These are just filler. I'll throw Ewoks. Why not? He's going to have to use his nest before he gets to that, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll just throw another crap. Nice scouted dudes. I'm up against a few R2s and BB-8s. Over 300 speed at this time. What division are you in, Regional Manager Bader? I don't really care. I don't think he's getting to the back. I don't want to waste anything that can help me on offense, really. This team sucks, but I don't care. All right. Oh, need another team. Let's see. If he gets back this far, I'm fucked anyway, so. Oh, yeah, we'll throw this team in there. Why not? Okay, Division 3. Huh. Interesting. Got some speedy droids. How's your GAC season going so far? And if anybody wants to chime in, feel free. I'm glad 5v5 is coming back. They've confirmed next month, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm about done here. What I can do real quick is just show you. I can show you the world. Sorry. 7-2. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good season, man. Very nice. Yeah, so this is kind of what my opponent... I don't know if you saw this, Ray Rock, or not, but they're... so, yeah, they're going to have gas on defense, I think, based on my scouting. They're going to have gas, GG, Padme, some Night Sister team, Shot Clone, Jedi Knight Revan, and Geos. So, if everything goes according to plan... you know, I'm not worried about the gas mirror. That I can play that better than the CPU can. Night Sisters versus Grievous. We'll see. Could get a little dicey, but I think I'll be all right. Padme on Padme is a problem, but I think I'll work through it. That can be dicey. I think I do have a better Jedi Knight Anakin, so my damage output should be higher than theirs, knock on wood. No, I don't, Ray Rock. I only use it for my specific matchup. I just kind of the most I do as far as looking at my other opponents or in the pod is just I might click on their in-game profile and look at it, but I don't try to go crazy with the scouting as far as that goes. I know Fort Mort really he goes deep with the spreadsheet stuff for his whole pod, but I just don't because there's a good chance I'm not gonna face 7 people or not 7, 5 people. I'm not good at math if that's not apparent, but yeah, 4 people. There's 4 people I won't face. Oh, you're speaking about. Okay, I got you. I didn't know there's a specific thing, the GAC spreadsheet manager. I didn't realize that. I made this spreadsheet myself just for my own planning. I'd check that out for sure. It's just a Google spreadsheet. Nice. So yeah, it should be a good GAC. Looking forward to it. There will be some definitely butt clenching moments getting through this top wall, but I'll still have Darth Revan to throw at this stuff. I'll still have shot clones. I could mirror shot clones here. I have a better shock T. I could throw Darth Revan down here in a perfect world to just dispatch of Jedi Knight Revan easily. And then I'll have quite a few other teams left over. So, yeah, sure. Yeah, please do. I will check it out. Let's see. I wonder if anyone else is streaming here. Fort Mort. We'll raid Fort Mort then in a little bit here. Okay, cool. Sweet. What else I was going to do? Oh yeah, let me see the stream manager thing. Sweet. Okay. I will definitely check that out. Thanks for posting that, Ray Rock. Does it do you have to input everything manually, or does it sync up in one way or another? I know there's things that do that. All right, we're gonna raid Fort Mort. Okay, yeah, good to know, Ray Rock. Appreciate that, man. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, we're gonna raid Fort Mort if you guys want. Give him some peeps. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, sweet. So all you have to do is enter the alloy codes. That's awesome. I will definitely check that out. That's good to know, man. Thanks for putting that on my radar. I'll definitely. That's way more helpful than what I'm doing. I'm probably spending way too much time creating my own spreadsheets and crap. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks again. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, it was mildly entertaining, and hope you all have a good rest of your night. And as always, don't drink and hyperdrive. We're gonna raid Fort Mort now. Okay. Let's see. You know, watch me just meander through here. Okay, thanks, Ray Rock. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hopefully this works. Oh, boy. If it's not obvious, still pretty new to this whole
But he was with me this
thing.
I didn't kill anybody.
And I'm 100%
Alex
Zapiros with the raid. What's up, brother? How are you?
It wasn't the black guy.
It wasn't the black guy. Raiders
It,
coming
it
in.
wasn't twerking. He wouldn't have killed Desi.
If you
Ray Rock,
accuse
what's
the black
happening, brother?
guy, then that's racist.
Who's got the Tomb Raider one?
Okay, so obviously Jangles, you voted for Longhorn. Longhorn, you voted for Jangles.
Jangles skipped.
Now,
There's
Lodge
no
is
body.
setting some GAC defenses.
I don't know if he killed it. I don't know
How
if he
you,
killed it.
how you doing this round,
There was
dude?
no body when I went by that.
We're sitting 9-0 right now in the main. Alt's
Okay,
8-1 and the baby's 7-2.
Like, I'm up going north already.
Yeah, and I saw you
20 seconds.
going north after the body was falling. It's 100% you.
So, do we 50-50 it, or
I'm just
skip?
saying I skipped. I'm just saying I skipped.
If we're 50-50, who are we starting with?
Jangles.
I don't want a 50-50. I skipped.
Fury, you're an animal, by the way. Yeah, you can be in chat. She turns the volume down. She 100%. She don't stream snipe. There's no way. I've never had any indication of that. She don't get the damn.